Okay, we're going live. Let's get on this gravy train. Let's see, what am I doing here? Alright, just gonna get the other computer set up and we'll be ready to go for a fun day. Alright. Hey, Christopher. My most handsomest grandson. I'm pretty sure none of the others watch. Hi, Amber. Hi, Dan. Hey, Uncle Dan. How's everything? Alright, let's see. We got everything going. Alright, I'm ready to go. Yep. Looking dark in here. Let's see if I can change this up a little bit. It's not really dark in here. It just feels dark. Okay. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tim. So, yeah, we're going to work out of this book today. My friend Dee Dee sent it because she's a good egg. She had a good stream this morning, too. She has more stuff than any 10 people. I don't know if you guys were there. Holy crap. Makes me nervous just looking at it all. And I said I should probably show my art room just so you guys can see the difference between a pro and a pretender. Because, yeah, that would make me so nervous. I would be organizing every day. Every day. So, come on, YouTube, send out a notification. Hey, Terry Brett. You were amazed? Yeah, I loved it too. I'd love to go there and be there in person. Hey, Dee Dee, I was just talking about you and that room of yours. That's insane. Well, if I can figure out how to get the camera, I'd have to take the whole boom arm and everything off. But I don't mind. I'd do that. I'm on a real short leash if I do that. Okay. I'll do that after I'm done streaming, okay? I'll do it after I'm done streaming.
No hurry.
Hi, Kathleen. Robert just brought the hummingbird feeders in. The hummers are hungry, I guess. I'm such a slacker. Hey, Paint Girly. Not another book. Well, you can't blame me for this one, Barbara. Hi, by the way. I think it started at Painty Girly stream. Dee Dee saw it. Well, it was really kind of funny because I got a message from Devin. You'd streamed in the morning that day, Painty Girl, I think. And I got a message from Devin saying, you've got to go over to Painty Girls and see what she's working on. Hi, Kathy Arbor. And I didn't have time right then, so I said I'll go watch it later. And before I got to watching it, Dee Dee called me and said, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I bought this book for you. So I knew I had the book before I even ever saw Penny Girl stream. My dad fed ours yesterday and broke the feeder. Oh. Well, the nice thing is you can get on Amazon. I bought a new one this year because the other one was just hard to clean. So I bought a new one on Amazon and they're pretty cheap. So, hi, Debbie Bruce. Congratulations on winning this morning, Dorothy. You've got to be the luckiest person alive. So, yeah. Uncle Dan is in the house. So I'm just giving a little bit of time for people to come in. Hit the thumbs up, dudes, when you come in, if you don't mind, please, and thank you. So, Debbie Bruce and Dot, yep. Dorothy has to be the luckiest person, though. I swear, like the first 3 or 4 giveaways I did, I swear Dorothy won them all. So, Anyway, I'll go ahead and start showing you the book here. And anybody who comes in late can just go back and catch up if they care to see it. But this is the book that Painty Girl was working out of. And Dee Dee, that's Dee Dee's happy face. It'll just stay there. Dee Dee ordered it for me. And it's a really, really fun book. And thank you, Dee Dee. I don't care what anybody says. You are a good egg. And included in it, she sent me this first date of issue stamp because I collect stamps. I don't have an official collection. I mean, like, I'll order from Mystic Stamp Catalog or something like that. But, yeah, I'm not an official, like, crazy person yet. But I'm still young. There's still time. So let me flip through the book for you. It's got some really fun projects in it, and they're all pretty easy. Oh, Dee Dee, there's more than 10. Oh, wait, some of these are just other things. Okay, never mind. We'll just flip through it and see. I did fold the fish already. I'll show you all the ones I folded. This was, in the beginning, the book is laid out really nice. It's really easy to work in. So, yeah. In the beginning of the book, she gives you some real basic folds that as you get into the projects later in the book, it'll say go back to the kite base on page 6. So you can just come back here, do the basic folds. And because a lot of the projects are built off of either the kite base, the square base. So that's how it starts out, and then she starts with the projects where you do, okay, here, I'll pull these out and see if I can. That was sneaky, wasn't it? That was really sneaky. Let me see. So when I was yakking with Dee Dee about it, she said, well, you can keep the, all right, how is this work? Okay, here we go. Use the sheets in the back of the book because the book does give you 20 sheets of origami paper in the back, but I just used some other paper that I had. But she said, hi, Melody, Julianne, anybody who's come in. So I've gone ahead and done one sample of each of the folds, and this was an 8.5 by 11 sheet that I cut down to 8.5 by 8.5. So they end up pretty big. But here's the Lucky Rabbit fold. His ears, I need to force his ears out, but because I'm going to keep it in the back of the book, I just let it be flat. But they're all pretty simple folds. So, and then I put that this is the Lucky Rabbit, so if I have to go back and check something, I have that, because I like that. And then she gives you the designs that she used on it. Now, of course, if I did the designs exactly like hers, I could use this, but also go to the tanglepatterns.com website, and you'll find a million, and I did bring my notebook out, but I have made a big decision in my life, you guys. That Zentangle sample book that I have is just too big and unwieldy and drives me crazy, even though I love it so much. I'm going to get, and thanks to Dee Dee again, that little goof, she's always messing with me. Hey, Artie Dar. I'm going to buy a Rolodex punch and put them all on a Rolodex, I think. So, but that's another thing altogether. Anyway, so she does give you the fold and then the designs and then the rabbit doodles and how it looks when it's done. They're so cute. And then the fabulous flower. I didn't do the stem on this one, but this one is a really easy fold. And obviously I haven't doodled on any of these. These are just the basic folds. So, I forgot to write on that. Well, that one's going to be pretty obvious, isn't it? But I didn't do the stem for that one. I'm pretty sure I could. And then the designs that she put on each of them. They're really cute though, right? The origami bird is right here. I spit on it. Ugh. But he just stands up by his own self. I'm going to pull his nose out a little bit. And this is like onion skin kind of paper, so it's easy to manipulate. And then the curls and swirls design that she used on it. I like that feather one a lot. Bird of Paradise. Did I do that one? I don't think I did that one. Because it is the, yeah, this is the basic design. So she showed that one 2 different times. Optical Illusions. This one, I love this one. I love this one so much. We're going to have to take a little break here. Hi, Helen. Where's your last cootie bug? Cootie bug. What's a cootie bug? I know they're the things that boys have, but... Okay, so this one, of course, we've all done the fortune teller fold, which is this one. Hang on, I'm getting it, maybe. Because we used to do this in school, right? The fortune teller one. So we're going to take a little break here. That one's really easy. And if you want me to fold any of these, I will. The fortune teller one. Oh, that one. Okay, so this one, I have to say, really inspired me. So I went ahead and drew it much the same as theirs, obviously a little bit different, and I could do some highlights and stuff on it. You haven't made them in years? You call them cootie bugs? Okay, well, see, I learned something. So, okay, Dee Dee. We're going to do this because it was so much fun. This is how it is when it goes all together. With the eyes, I love the eyes. And then when you look inside, it's kind of an optical illusion. Okay, Dee Dee. Pick a color. I'll wait for Dee Dee. Helen, did I say hi to you? I hope I did. After I get going, I forget. Dee Dee's got to pick a color. Because I'm going to give her... Okay, so I think you start out, or we used to start out, B-L-U-E. Now pick a number between 1 and 8. I didn't actually put the numbers on there, but it's okay. Okay, so we're just going to say one of these is 5. And I'll read Dee Dee the... Here's your fortune. Stop procrastinating starting tomorrow. So, but I could put numbers on each of these so that you could choose. So, and then pick a number and read that. This fortune is, you're really listening to this whack job? I'll read you all the funny things that I put in there. A turkey is not meant to be consumed in one sitting, fatty. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy being a troll. And Dee Dee's was stop procrastinating starting tomorrow. To truly find yourself, you should play hide and seek alone. It probably could get worse. Buckle up. Don't marry for money. You can borrow it cheaper. I hate to tell you, you're screwed. So it's got all the stuff in it. That's really fun, right? So, have no clue what I'm going to do with it. Except I just think it's fun and I had fun doing it. And then if you put it this way, you could put candy in there. Or whatever fun stuff you wanted to. So that's the cootie bug, according to Artie Dar and Dee Dee. And obviously I used her idea for the inside and the outside. You like my fortunes, Amber? Pick whichever one you like and that's yours. And then she showed you alternative inside designs. So yeah, very fun. Very, very fun. I didn't do the cicada, I think that's how you pronounce it, because they're disgusting little bugs. I'm not doing those. I probably will before it's all done, but I love her designs. They are, right? The Celestial Box. I think I did that one. Oh, I did. And I left it folded. I didn't put it in the back of the book yet because I thought, oh, I don't want to refold that. So that's the Celestial Box. This one I think would be really cool decorated. So this one I will ultimately fold or design and then fold. It's easier if you draw the design. Well, I folded the cootie bug first, and then, you know, it's easy to unfold. This one, not so much. So this one you kind of have to plan ahead. You made those boxes for gifts? Yeah, they're just very cool. And it's almost magical, you know, like you got to give these Japanese credit because some of these designs are really mind-boggling, simple, and so cool when they're done, right? It's just like, what? Who sat down and thought of that? Whoever it is got way too much time on their hands. So that's the Celestial Box. Surprisingly easy. So if you want me to fold any of these so you can see how they're done, speak up. But she did this one, and I like this one with the moon and the sun. I really like it. I think it's colorful, it's pretty. And I'm not a huge fan of colored Zentangle, you guys. So the fact that I find these colorful things, Zentangle, awesome, that's a good thing. The beautiful butterfly. Now mine have had to be flattened, so there's what the beautiful butterfly actually looks like. That one would be fun to send in Happy Mail. You glued the points to the bottom and made lids. Cool. Cartoony. So that one can go back here with the others. And I like the designs on this. The author of this book is Carolyn Scrace, I think, Scrace. She put together a really, really good book, in my opinion. Easy to use. Anybody can do any of these. The golden fish is here. And they look very complicated, and they're surprisingly easy. Yeah, I like the blue butterfly too. So there's the fishies. They're fun. You could do a whole mobile aquarium. I won't, but you could. You can find the patterns on YouTube. Oh, you can get on YouTube and find any kind of origami fold. The only thing is it's hard to follow on YouTube. I did that for the scavenger hunt. And for whatever reason, these instructions, you know, where they show you every step, are so much easier. You had to go buy this, Kathy? Oh, I don't feel bad, because do you know how many times you've enabled me on a book? Have you any idea? Okay, and then the magical box. This one was the first one I did. I just had to do it to see if I could, I guess. Surprisingly easy. And let me show you her finished one. And I haven't colored the top of mine. But look at how cool that looks when it's done. So this is the one that I did first, and I sent it to Dee Dee, a photo of it, even though it wasn't done. But with the basket weave design on it, and then I'm going to do this pink and green on the top. I just think it's so cool looking. Just a fun little box, right? I like the box too. Hey Rachel, glad you could stop by in your busy life over there. I do not have a, wait, I do have a sample of the turtle. Here's the turtle. I think I'm going to actually fold and do the turtle today on stream. I think the turtle is just too cute. He's too cute for words. So I think that's the one I'm going to do on stream today. Hopefully I don't make myself look like a big goof. And I probably will do the design she used. And I, you know, like she did a whole page about tonal contrast, black and white, adding a little bit of color. Yeah. And then Superstars. This one's a real easy fold. Make them for your Christmas tree. But look at, I love the design on it. This one would be a fun one to do too. And the crane, I'm going to fold the crane on stream. I folded a crane years ago. Yeah, Dee Dee, the crane is the only one that I haven't folded. So I'm going to do that on stream, and if I goof it up, you guys can just make fun of me. How about that? Yeah, I like the turtle shell too. So I thought that would be probably easy to do. So let's try a crane, and I'll do it with the yellow paper. It can't be too hard because people around the world draw the cranes. You need a crane? Okay, so with the gray of the paper facing upward, which, yeah, I'm going to move the book now, and I'll show it incidentally. Oops, all those samples just fell on the floor. I obviously don't have the gray of the paper, yeah, we'll just have to dumb through this. She says tells you to see the fold on page 7. So it's the square base fold like this. So you start by, get your paper out, okay? It says to valley fold the paper in half diagonally. And you can do this with any size paper, you guys. Just make it into a square. So I just took 8.5 by 11 inch and cut the 11 inch down to 8.5. Okay. So you fold it that way first, and then this way second. And it is pretty important that you try and get your folds precise. And like Dee Dee showed you guys, start in the middle and push outwards, and then the paper won't skew. And then fold it in half this way. And then open it up and fold it the other way. So this is just a basic square base fold. And if you get the size of your paper off a little bit, it doesn't work so well. Well, so far the 8.5, you know, depending on the size what you want when you're done, the 8.5 seems to work out pretty good. And then open it back up. And then turn the paper over and swivel it 45 degrees so that it's a triangle like that. Okay, and then this gets a little tricky because you have to fold these two in. And I may have to pick this up and move it, but I'll do my best to keep it on camera. And if the paper doesn't work for me, I'm going to be pissed off. All right, we'll do it this way. There we go. Come on. Work with me here. Did I do that right? Oh my God. Here we go. Did I do that right? All right, so it says to bring the top like this and then fold these in. So you end up with a square. Oh my God. I knew I'd get on camera and just go, what the hell am I doing? Can you believe I folded all that junk? Okay. You're folding this corner to this corner with these folded in. Ugh. I think I've got the paper screwed up now. All right. It better work this time. This paper is fighting with me, you guys. There we go. I think I didn't flip one of the pages over to get the fold going in the right direction. When you get it right, you end up with a square like this with these two little dudes in. Did that make any sense at all? Shut up, Rachel. Hi, Nettie. Tim Holtz did a studio tour. I'll have to go look for that. All right, so then you press it flat and then go back to whatever it is you were doing before if you remember. And if you don't remember, you must be my age. Okay, so valley fold the sides. Okay, and in the instructions, she does show you kind of where the loose sheets are. So if you get it disoriented at all, you can get it back oriented. So then you take the loose part is down at the bottom. Take the top. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say valley fold the side corners into the center crease and unfold. So just go to the center there. And these folds are kind of important because at the tip down here, you don't want to tear it if you can help it. And if you screw up too bad, just start over. Hi, Keisha. Dee Dee got such cool stuff. You were doing the laundry. Does that count? Yeah, I want you to start folding your underwear this way, Rachel. If you don't have crane underwear, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, girl. There, I had a little crease there. Fix that. Now, she didn't say whether or not you were supposed to fold both. We're going to find out here in a minute. And then fold the top down. I kind of think I was supposed to. Because usually they say take the... I'm going to fold both of them. What the hell? If it doesn't mean to be that way, I'll unfold it later. Because you find your errors pretty quickly. And if you have two layers to fold, it is easier to fold them separately like this. How's that for a good excuse? Okay. Okay. So, and then it says to open them all back up. So you've got your folds in there. Lift the top layer of the bottom point. Okay. This is the top layer. keep lifting. As the corner rises up, okay, you start getting a shape like this, right? As the corner rises up, the sides move toward the center. Well, duh. Your arrow would be starting in the first place. A Zentangle is, I don't know, the best thing I can call is it's a repetitive pattern, okay? If you've never gone to Zentangle.com, go there, or tanglepatterns.com. But it's a repetitive pattern. I have tons of them. Okay, I'll show you one that I did. For a few months I was putting out patterns every month. Okay, here's a sheet of Tangle patterns. And every month I would give you 30 designs. And this was one of the months. I didn't write down what month it was, but who needs to know the important stuff like that? Right? All right, so let's see. So I've got the top corner like that, and then it says to turn it over and start to lift up the bottom corner, the top layer only. So these two pointy things are left in the center. So you're going to do both that on the top and the bottom. Right? As the corners ride, bring each side in toward the center and flatten. Okay, I didn't do the flatten, but we'll do that now. Okay, and probably the most important thing here is to make sure that you get those corners good, because you've already got the crease in the paper. I love this precision crap. Just, it makes me happy. Okay, now go back and flatten this other side, because she didn't say that. Okay, is anybody following along yet? Have I got you totally confused so that you're going to take your pills early? This is mind-boggling stuff, right? Okay, I flattened it. Valley fold the top layer of both sides into the center. Okay, so it's saying like that. Okay. Woot woot. Crease and then turn over. Valley fold both sides into the center. So you're doing that top and bottom, the exact same fold. I don't think I've screwed up too bad yet, you guys, but hold out hope. There's still a chance that I could really goof this up. And it's been literally years since I folded a crane. These tiny little corner spots there, that's good. That's cool, baby. I did good there. Hey, CB. Anybody else who came in? Paper folding S&M. S&M. I thought you were going to say ASMR. Rachel, can you fold these? CB. CB probably can because she lived in Japan. Hey, Judy. All right, so here we are. Valley fold both points up at an angle as shown. And this one they don't really give you. Okay, it's this one, I think. Yeah. So it says to fold them up at an angle. And I think with this one, it's probably just important. Okay, it shows the points going up toward the top, like that. Hey, Carol. You folded too many to count? Okay, am I doing good so far, CB? I've got this a little screwed up here, but I'll fix it right now. There we go. So the tips of these, they show in the book up close to the top. So I'm going to try and do my best to get them up close to the top. And kind of at an angle like that. I saved the hardest to show you guys on stream. And then I'll just eyeball it for, are they about at the same angle? Christopher super chatted. Aw, Christopher, smooches on your handsome face. Thank you. Okay, so it says to crease that and then unfold it. Allow the side to open and use 3 mountain folds to tuck the point. Oh, we're getting a little fancy. All right. Ease 1 point out sideways. Okay, she shows it like this, or am I doing the bottom one? Let's see. Okay, she flipped it over. Oh, no. Wrong. Ease 1 point out sideways. I'm going to say like this. Am I right, CB? Oh, I wish it was a princess crown, Judy. I was telling you guys on Dee's stream, I wish somebody would do it like a jubilee for me. All right. Am I doing this right? Checking. Janet, you're going to have to rename the stream Yoga with Crane. Christopher must be talking about someone else. He said, Dorothy, just go to the corner right now. Christopher knows that I am cool and sweet. She's done 20 of them already. She should figure out the crane. Show the book. Okay. Here's the book. I'm doing this fold right here. Allow the side to open and use 3 mountain folds to tuck the point. So I'm thinking a mountain fold is up, a valley fold is down. And it says to use 3 of them. 3 of them. Oh, the Royal Guards, they would be my BFFs. They would so love me. I'm pretty sure. All right, something about this isn't right. I'm doing the right edge, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So they're counting that fold, that fold. Okay. I can certainly figure this out. Keep those together. Holy shit, I should have done this before. This thing better fly. I'm sure, I don't think that's the point. But looking at the further instructions, I'm going, holy crapola. God, just after I've told you guys, this is so easy. Okay, so I gotta fold them like that, and like that. Okay, I think I got it. That part's not wanting to fold. I got it. It's just the paper being difficult. Damn paper. Can't be difficult in my life or you can't live here. Ask Robert Bowen. Okay, got it. Whew. Now I've just got to ease this paper into where it wants to be. Okay, that's good. Okay. Whew. I thought my brain was just not working. Okay. So you pull it out. The problem is this fold, they should have had you fold it the other way. There we go. See, that one got easier. And people sit around and fold thousands of these things. Make it walk too. Okay, I want to make sure. There we go. All right, now they're even, it looks. And I'm going to have to do some more manipulation, so I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I'll just fold it. All right. So there you are right now. I'm going to go ahead and fold these creases. Or crease these folds, I guess is what I really mean. There we go. That's better. You want to see me tangle on one? I'll actually probably unfold it to tangle. Okay. Repeat on the other side of the model. Are you kidding me? Oh, I did both of them. Now we're moving up to 19. Valley fold the tip. This one. That looks like it. Okay, so on one of these, to make that little point there, just fold it like that. To fold the beak, open up the end, push down the tip, punch the top corners together. I'm not unfolding this. Are you insane? Okay. That one should be up higher. That's all right. Okay, so then it says to valley fold the wing down, crease and unfold, turn over. So crease there, fold both wings down at 90%. Gently pull out the wings. Actually, this fold, it looks like, should be up at the tip of that inside, is what it looks like to me. If you ever make one of these, you better want it. The head and the tail need to be pointed up more. That's what I was thinking. I don't think so, though. We'll just fold them up more, is what we'll do, CB. That's how we'll do that. We'll just fold it up more. I think it was with that one fold I was having difficulty with, CB. But yeah, now it's looking more normal. And I need to fix his little tail here. If I have a piece hanging over, I'll cut that bad boy off. I'm not opposed to that. Is that better, CB? I think that's better. All right, let's put it down and crease it. Considering this is the first time I've done it, you guys should be damn impressed. Okay, that's better. And those should be the same, so I should move that up a little bit more. You want the bottoms, obviously, down here to be the same. Otherwise, he's going to look like he has a freaking hernia. And we don't want cranes with hernias. All right, there we go. All right. Gently pull out the wings. I'm not sure this is gently, but it is what it is. It's hard when I'm trying to do this up in the air, too. This poor crane. It's going to wish it was not born here. Thanks, CB. Got my pal CB here helping me. And now it's really just manipulating the paper is all it is. So that's how you build a crane. You poor thing. I guess I could pull them out further because at some point the folds are going to keep you. There we go. That piece better. Come on out of here. There we go. Agreeable little fart you. There we go. Does that look like a crane? Hi, Anne. Okay, there goes the rest of the designs on the floor, so that's a good thing. A for effort. Yeah, well, maybe the next one would come out better or not. And actually, I don't think that point in the middle is supposed to be showing. All right, go ahead and make your comments now. I'm leaving the crane there because I'm pretty damn proud of him. He's cute. The churches make thousands of them strung together. Yeah, I've seen that, Artie Dar. I have seen that. All right, let me pick up this crap off the floor. Okay, now what we're going to do that's a whole lot easier, and I'm going to Zentangle on it, is the turtle, because I think the turtle is really cute. And I'm going to do it in 20-pound bond paper. And hopefully that'll work good. We'll see. Because I've already got a sheet cut. And that's what I did the cootie bug out of. All right, get the hell out of there. You're bugging me. You're bugging me. So that was the last one. So now that I've done the crane, not well, mind you. You're proud of me, Rachel? Thanks. Now I've folded at least everything in the book. Now we're going to go back to, I'll do either the snowflake is really fun too. It's really pretty. But I like the turtle. Let's do the turtle. Okay, so this is the one we're doing. Get a square piece of paper out and fold it with me. Okay, do it right now. With the white paper facing up, fold up to step 4 of the golden fish on page 50. So the instructions are really clear. Valley fold in half, horizontally. A lot of these folds start this way. Valley, have this straight edge across the top, valley fold vertically, oh, that's a good one. Look at that point, is perfect. Mwah. Crease and unfold, and then fold this corner down like that. And the nice thing is you've got that crease in the center to keep you, spot on. So that's a good thing. And if you need, get a bone folder out. My finger works good. All right, I'm going to pull you guys down a little bit. Valley fold the top layer in half horizontally. On both sides. Looking good so far, right? My luck, someone tore out page 50. All right. Valley fold the top sections down at an angle. See how they're giving you the little things here. So she's starting from there and then folding down. I think this is kind of a judgment call. I think the most important thing is doing it the same on both sides. So after you fold the first one, it's kind of just getting the second one to match as best you can. But you kind of want a symmetrical turtle, otherwise they'll have to go to the deformed turtle school, and you don't want your turtles to do that. And then you've got the two flaps down here. Says to, let's see, valley fold the top layer horizontally as shown, which is about that much down. And if you line the point up with that center, you pretty much know you're going to get a straight fold. And it gave me a dash line to show me about how, a fifth, a quarter, whatever. And then valley fold this section again up to the line there. All right, this one I'm getting like 3 or 4 layers of paper, so I'm going to bone fold it. Try and get a somewhat decent crease there. If you get serious about it, you might want to use your bone folder, because you do get a nice crease with them. My judgment, do not start unless you have at least one beverage. You think? Okay, so mountain fold the bottom flap back. So that's going to be like that.
Do you see my telephone?
Uh-oh, Robert Vaughn lost his phone. pull the front and the back sections apart. What? Okay, so we know that's right. Pull the front and the back sections apart. Oh, I know what they mean. Like that. And flatten. All right, I'm going to get my turtle out here and double check this. Oh, wait. You guys, I goofed up. I was only supposed to go up to number 4. Because now I'm doing the golden fish. All right, we'll finish him and then we'll do the turtle. I was only supposed to go up to the 4th section. This is the fish one. No wonder it doesn't look right. Oh my God, why doesn't somebody be in charge around here? I'm not a good person to be in charge. All right, so this one, when it says flatten, we were there. And it says pull the back and then just flatten it like this. Because now we're making the fish. Oh dear. It's okay, Keisha. We don't worry about stuff like that here. Valley fold the corner, crease firmly, and unfold. So this one, it says to crease like that. Try and make it straight though if you can. That's important. Crease it. Let's all laugh out loud. I know, Dar. That's why I don't care. Why I can do this stuff all the time and it doesn't bother me even a little bit. Unfold it. Open out the base. Unfold the back flap. Oh, the back flap I think is this one back here. Oh, this is going to be hard. This is the back flap they're talking about. Like that now. Use scissors to cut where indicated. Oh, good. Now I get to cut with scissors. And it shows you cutting. Okay, along this folded line here, we're going to cut into the line that you just folded. I didn't know you could cut on origami and that it wouldn't be cheating. Okay, there we cut it. Is it a shark or a fish? We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, we cut it. Partly open the base. And I think I gotta push that in. Yeah, I gotta push that in. To make the fins in the back. Ah, God, that is so cool. Okay, there's your fish. Does that look right? Or actually, you want it like this, I think. Shove that back in there. He's beautiful, right? Painty Girl, did you do this one? I've got him turned upside down or something. This doesn't feel right because that's going to be that. There's this fin, and then this fin has to go like this. Hang on, I'm figuring it out. There we go. All right, so you push it in like that. And there's your fish. Whew, God dang. All right, we are actually going to probably decorate him, but I'm going to get out another sheet because I really want to do the turtle. You couldn't figure him out? A dead fish upside down. When they're floating like this, then they get flushed. Adios, dead fish. And then you go and you tell your kids that the fish wanted to go to a bigger pond. And you did the kind thing. Because I'm pretty sure that the septic is better than the fishbowl he already had. Alright, get out some 20-pound white. Let me think, what other paper could I work on? No, I'm going to do it on white. And then if I want to colorize it, I can do it a lot easier. Alright, bear with me while I cut a sheet down. Get out the crappy paper cutter, which I hate, but it's okay. Well, Painty Girl, now you can just follow the instructions that I just showed you. All right, next time, when I do the turtle, I have to stop at number 4. Okay, so here's 8.5. And these cuts are, that's why I hate these damn paper cutters. They're never accurate, so make sure you got it exactly right. All right, so I've got to stop there. I put paper over that other part of the book, so now we're going to start the turtle. Oh, it hates the white. Sorry. Focus, you freak. There you go. Hi, Starla Arts. Hi, Dare. Anybody else who's come in? Get ready to laugh, because I act like I know what I'm doing, and the truth of the matter is I, as a rule, have no clue 90% of the time what I'm doing. Okay, that cut wasn't too terrible bad. So, starts out that you do the horizontal fold that way, then fold the corners down, It would be easier with origami paper, but drawing on origami paper is stupid, so. Alright, so I did that. Down to the bottom, valley fold the top layer in half horizontally. Did it say number 4? I better check, because, yeah. Yep, step 4. So fold the top layer in half up this way. Okay. Okay, then go to the instructions where the turtle is, and then you won't fold a fish. Okay? Valley fold the 2 sides into the center. And hopefully this 20-pound paper is going to let me do this. It should. right. That's good, right? Dear God. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Appreciate your prayers for all of us. Okay. And then it says to fold these out and give him little flippers. See, I knew you had flippers. That's why the fish, I was just like, okay, I get that. You give the turtle his little flipper legs. And then you have to cut. All right, I'm going to fold it so I know exactly where the center is, because you're going to end up cutting right on that center line. So it says to use your scissors to cut the top layer only. So top layer only. And I have to get this in front of my face. Up to where these two meet. Okay. Valley fold the bottom 2 points. And I'm assuming it means just the top layer where you just cut to get his back legs. Freaking Japanese people are insane. Okay, are you there yet? Valley fold the top point down. So fold this one up here, and it's more layers of paper. So it says to fold that down. And then valley fold the bottom point up. Down here it's easier because you're only working with one layer of the paper. Valley fold the top point up and the okay, so it's showing a little dash line up here, so you're going to fold this one back up like that. So he has a head. And the bottom one, same way, for a tail. He's so cute. And his name is Tony. The model should look like this. Turn it over. Fold it down the center. Make a soft vertical mount and fold down the center so that the turtle stands up. And a soft one is, I think, is just like this, where you don't crease it a lot. Try and make it somewhat symmetrical. And then your little turtle guy will stand up. Press him down a little bit, because turtles don't really stand like that. They just stand like that. All right, what is Dee Dee? No, Keisha, this turtle will not live to be 150 years old, because my lifespan is only probably, at the best, maybe 20 years. And then he'll end up in the dumpster when my kids come here and clean this out. And it'll all end up in a dumpster together. But that's a cool thing. All right. So, her turtle... I like his little turtle face. I could go ahead and unfold him. I'm going to go ahead and try and draw on him folded. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, oh well. But that's what her turtle design looks like. Okay? Okay. So we're going to do our best to do a reasonable facsimile of this. And for those of you who came in late, I'll show you the Didi and Artie Dar call it a cootie bug, but they call it fortune teller on here. I'm going to pull you guys out a little bit. Here's the finished cootie bug that I did over the weekend. And all I did, I used 20-pound paper. The fold is really, really simple. She shows you how to lay it all out. And I just did that black in the center so that when it's folded, you don't see the white underneath. But that's how it ends up looking. Yeah, when it's unfolded. Should I read them the fortunes? Okay. Here's your fortune. You choose whatever one you think is amazing and that you like. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy being a troll. A turkey is not meant to be consumed in one sitting, fatty. Stop procrastinating starting tomorrow. To truly find yourself, you should play hide and seek alone. It probably could get worse. Buckle up. Don't marry for money. You can borrow it cheaper. I hate to tell you, you're screwed, and you're really listening to this wacko. So now I forget how to fold it back together. That's literally how simple it is, you guys. So they're really fun. I mean, I have to say. Some of those I found on the computer, some of them I made up. So those are the cool, fun things you can make. And because I made this one with 20-pound paper and it's somewhat sturdy, if you're going to do this, honestly, I would say, hi, Mary. Do it on something more stable than origami. I'll take your advice. You wouldn't lead me the wrong way. You're right, Artie Dar, I wouldn't. Follow me anywhere. All right, let's do some Zentangle because we can. I don't like his little leg back here where it's kind of hanging over. But you know what I'll do? If I don't like that, I'll end up trimming it off. All right, so I'll just use some of the tools I have around here because I can. Let's see if my plastic nib micron will work. We'll start by drawing a little border around his shell, and I'll just use this for the straight lines. Because you know me and straight lines. You guys, I boogered up this pen the other day. It was practically brand new. And I drew on top of something that screwed it up. It makes me really mad when I do that. So we'll give him a little border around his whole shell. Oops. You know what? I might get out, on the black on that other one, I got out some ink that I bought, and it worked awesome. I think I'll do that again. Because I could sit here and magic marker it in or something, but We're going to use the ink and because it dries quick and it's such a nice black. Give him a little crutch. Oh, where's that paintbrush? There it is. This is just Zig black ink in a little jar. Works awesome. If you want a really nice solid black, this is the way to go. Promise you. Let me get, just so I don't goof up and get his little legs black, I'll just do this. Then I don't have to be quite so careful. But the Zig Black, you get 3 of them in there. Dries quick, permanent, and you get a white with it, and the white is awesome. I got it on Amazon. It didn't cost very much at all. Okay, I have a question for those. Oh, I got it on. Oh, I got some on my. That's okay. I'll build that into the design on the top. How many of you at Dee Dee's this morning took that link for the pink organizer and bought one? I thought Hobby Lobby Warehouse is gonna just go, holy crap, what happened? All of a sudden we sold 100 of these crazy storage things. I know you guys did. So be careful and don't get black ink on your hands. And you wonder why I put like the paper on the edge? I know me. I'm a mess. Can't read chat. Arting. Gotta have a really steady hand there on the edge. Now get his little edges. I paint his little butt. All right. That looks good. Looks good. I missed how many of you went and bought the things. I'm going to go look. Hey, Kathy Berg. Hi, Sherry. Everybody who came in. Not on sale, so you controlled yourself. Okay, good, Painting Girl. I imagine they do go on sale. What were the organizers? You're going to have to go watch, Kathy Berg. It is a very cool thing, I have to say. The thing I think is, where would I put it? Because naturally I wanted one, but it's like, okay, where would I put that if I got it? And then that's when I went, whoa, 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 whoa. Make sure you get the top on your ink right. Got to get some coffee. Oh, you have, Judy. Well, I wondered after I went and looked at the Hobby Lobby one if they had something similar on Amazon. Okay. And in her design, and I'm going to try and do it somewhat like that. Like this one here. She does a diamond in the center and then draws around it. So I'm going to do something like that. And go ahead and get my spacing kind of squared away right now. Okay? Oh, Artie Dar, that's so sweet. Asking if anybody wants a rack. And if you're not familiar with a rack is a random act of kindness. Okay. Under your desk, but then I would have to find space for the stuff I move. See, that's the problem, Sherry. Okay, I'm going to do my spacing with pencil, and then I'll do the drawings in actually ink. So let's find the center of our turtle here. I've got a little bit of wet ink up there, so I'm going to try and stay away from it as best I can. Okay, so I'm at 4 1/4, so at 2 1/8 is the center of the turtle. And I'll do the triangle. 3/8 either side. And I know you guys think I'm crazy, but this is what makes my brain work, okay, you guys? So just bear with me when I have to do stuff like that, because it's hard to live in this brain all the time. Okay, I can live with that. And then she comes down. And from this corner, she's doing a weird kind of box here. So I'll try and keep my angles much the same. Okay, okay. And I'm sparing you guys the painful details. If I was sitting here doing this by myself, I'd measure up from that end, and make sure it was the same measurement. I'm not going to do that, because despite how I act, I do like you guys a little bit. Okay. That looks somewhat symmetrical. I'm good with that. And I'm not going to fight with that plastic nib pen, so I'll get out my favorites. Oh, you know what? I do actually like. I think I'm going to do it all black and white. Just thinking. Thanks, Judy. I don't know. Sometimes I think my my OCD nature probably could drive somebody crazy. Robert just goes with it because his options are limited. He doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of choice here. Actually, it makes his life easier. Because so much of the time I'll just say, don't worry about it, I'll do it. Because, okay, I'll give you an example. Dishwasher. Oh, somebody else loading my dishwasher will make me insane. Just thinking if I want to do this. Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're familiar with Zentangle, it more often than not is going to be a repetitive pattern. And that's probably one of the reasons I like it and I find it very relaxing. You can make it as precise as you want or as messed up as you want. In this brain, I like it. For whatever reason, it comforts me. And if I haven't told you how much I love these Micron pens, they're the multiliner, the Copic multiliner. These are the nicest pens. And the thing is, you can get new ink cartridges and new nibs and not have to rebuy the whole pen. All right, in the center, let's see, she did the design that I'm going to do on the outside, so it repeats, so that's cool. Start with a little diamond, and then from one of the points, go to one of the corners. So it doesn't matter which you do. And I'm going to move to a thinner nib for the insides. Make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Can you guys see, or you want me to pull you in? I'll pull you in. And the cool thing, and I will shade this, the best thing about Zentangle is when you get it shaded. That's the best thing. Did any of you see any of our Queen's Platinum celebration this weekend? I've only seen replays of it, Dorothy. You like the microns? These are waterproof. These are the best. But I like microns too. The thing I don't like about microns though is you have to rebuy the whole pen. And the thing about these is, like, if you pull this end out, let me see if I can. Hang on. Almost got it. One thing I loved about the Queen's Jubilee, or whatever the heck they called it, this one is not wanting to come out. I like seeing Prince William's kids. Hang on, looking for a tool here. There we go. You just buy this replacement ink cartridge, and it comes just like that, and then you pop it back in. It's awesome. You have to push pretty hard, just like I had to use a tool to get it out. But yeah, that's the best thing about it. Plus, I have a tendency to crush the nibs. So I pushed that one out. So yeah, you got to be able to rebuy the nibs. So that's very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. I don't know. I don't want 5. Maybe I'll work with a 3 on the rest of it. Okay. And she shows this design. I'll show you the book so you can kind of see. Like this. So you do a series of the diamonds like that. I'll let you see it for a minute. I bet the royal children are being a little demonic today after being so good all the time. I don't know. I suspect that they're good parents, so chances are very good that they're having good kids. Just trying to think how I'm going to work this. Okay, I think the way I want to do it is, here was the center. I'm going to make myself a line there. At each of these corners. Right down the center. The center this way is easy to find because you've got a crease there. Got his little paw stuck. Yeah, this one will go up there, right? Right. Little paws are getting in the way. It's not as easy drawing on a it's not as easy as drawing on a flat sheet of paper. Nope, forgot one. Okay. So inside each of these, I'll draw the little diamonds. On these end ones, she didn't do that line right there. I'm going to take that out. She did a 5-sided, so that's kind of weird. We'll do that. Yeah, I think that's better. Design will work out better. All right. So somewhere in the center, just draw yourself a diamond. I'll do it in ink. What the heck? I make you nervous when I use a ruler? Why, Kathy? I'm a freaking ruler pro. Are you kidding? Oh, and I reorganized my rulers and moved them the other day. I'm going to do them all 4. You guys, I reorganized all my paper. So just take each of your corners and draw them to another corner. Is pretty much the way let's see, do I want to go to that one? Yeah, I'll do it that way. Let's see. That one I drew the box kind of big. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so now I kind of know how the whole design's going to go. And if I can't hide those marks, I'll put some white on them. And so now it's just pick a square and start drawing your lines is pretty much it, just like I did on that center one. Yeah, I'll do it in the same. Hopefully he'll look pretty cool. I think this design on the tanglepatterns.com website is called Paradox. Hang on, I'm going to look it up in my book and see. I'm almost sure it is. And this design looks really cool, no matter where you put it. I am going to draw the line down there. This is a little bit harder to draw with the layers of paper underneath. So if that bothers you, what I would do is unfold it and draw and then fold it back, because the layers underneath are definitely jacking with my pen, but that's okay. When it's all done, you won't notice, I hope. And she started this design a little differently, but that's cool. You got to be adaptable. I'm not a very adaptable person, but I understand in some people it's quite attractive. He looks pretty cool. I'm liking him. See, that paper underneath just made my line curve. That annoys me. We're moving on. I noticed that ink. Okay, I'll take a break here and look in the binder and show it. I'm going to pull the camera out. You can look at the turtle. He's cute. I actually am going to change this binder, and I'm going to, I think, buy a Rolodex punch. I said this earlier, Dee Dee. I'm not sure if you were here. When you showed that punch, I thought, man, I've been meaning to order a Rolodex punch. I'm going to take all these cards out and put them on a Rolodex, alphabetically in the Rolodex, because this binder has just gotten too ridiculous for words. So, yeah. Things fall out of the pockets. It's just annoying me. Can you tell? It's just annoying me. There. All right. So, anyway, all the designs are in here alphabetically. There's thousands of them. Thousands. But this book is getting way too unwieldy for me. So I was going to look up paradox. I'm almost sure it's paradox. No, it's not. Dang it. All right, I was wrong. Does it start with a P? But you can just see how many different designs there are. Like, I could have sworn that was paradox. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't even make a card because it's almost like parasails. Here's parasails. Oops. Focus, you freak. There you go. So it's maybe that's the one I was thinking of. It must be no, it is paradox. Yay me. Oh my God. I'm not going to put myself in the old folks home this week. Because look at right there. It's paradox. Come on, focus, you freak. Come on. Work with me here. There's paradox. If the designs are so easy you don't need a card, I just made one card and put them on there. So it is paradox. Oh, you can't. She has them alphabetized. I know. Holy moly, she looks like that. You know how this got started, Keisha, was I saw somebody doing Zentangle. So I'm a person that can't just sit and watch TV or sit. Yeah, I just can't do that. I either have to be reading, I have to be drawing, I have to be doing something. I'm not a good sit and watch TV people. But I like TV on in the background. So I just started this project where I was looking through the website at tanglepatterns.com, finding ones that I liked and just drawing them on a card. And then I did started out a couple a night, just to kind of keep them because my memory's not that good, despite the fact that I knew it was paradox. And honestly, it did not take long. It was a nice project, and it didn't take long before pretty soon I had a lot of pattern cards. Really, I had a lot. And then I started kind of just doing a card on the top where I actually use the design, and then behind it is the actual instructions how to make it. So you can kind of see it, how it's used in a design. So it was really, I didn't start out to do this, is what I guess I should say, is I never started out to do this, but it wasn't long before I was just like, okay, I'll start at A and start drawing all the ones that I like, and then pretty soon it was B, and then, yeah. Like this one, I like this one. This one's called Quandary. Isn't that a cool design, though? So easy. So, yeah. And then behind it is called Quipple. Who doesn't love a good quipple now and again? Duh. So that's how this started. But now this notebook, and it's probably, I don't know that there are that many designs as much as the thickness of the baseball card sleeves. I think it would be easier just to flip through a Rolodex, right? ATC Pro of Tangling, you think? I like the book, I really do, but it's just gotten to be unmanageable. It's so huge. This one design I really like. SOCC. And I could make up words for that. It wouldn't be nice words, but I could do it. I do that with, what are they called? Not anonyms. I don't know. But this one too, like, look at how cool this design is, and it's so easy to draw. So, yeah. So that's how this whole crazy thing got started. And here we are, years later, still talking about it because we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Where to put the Rolodex, though, that's my problem. The Rolodex would probably, well, the thing is, if you leave it out, it's going to get dusty. Oh, my gosh. On a Rolodex where you cut into the design. Well, like on a lot of them, Dee Dee, only on the cards that have 6 boxes. Okay, and so how I made the... I spaced out, because you guys know I love rulers and all that crap. I spaced out how to do, if I needed 4 boxes or 6 boxes for the designs, and somewhere in all this crap in the front. I made myself a little stencil of the 4-box one and the 6-box one. So in the 6-box, Dee Dee, yeah, I might. I will. I will cut into the cards. Or I'll just maybe have to redraw it, put it 4 on the front, 2 on the back or something. I'll figure it out, but because this is getting too cumbersome. It really is. It's too cumbersome for me. So there you go. And there's a whole page of them. And here's the color ones, which I don't like. And it could be my choice of colors. I don't know. But here's some color ones, which I'm just not a fan of. I don't know why. I'm just not. So now maybe I'll like them better on the origami designs. I don't know. CB sent me that one. It's called Bugle. I know that one. Here's another color one. Just not a huge fan. I did like the brown one though. The brown one is cool. So, yeah, you can see I've spent way too much time on this. Flip, don't cut. What? Flip, don't cut. All right, Dee Dee. My feeble brain is having a problem comprehending. Flip, don't cut. Flip, don't cut. But see how hard it's just, it's a 4-inch binder. It weighs more than I do. I swear to God. So, the width of the cards. A long skinny box. The width of the cards. Okay, so you're saying don't. Well, you know what? I could, oh, Dee Dee. I could make myself a build. Hand make a box to fit. Okay. You guys may be onto something. So I can just flip through it, make a little ABCD. Okay. Thanks, Sherry. Okay. I'm going to give that some thought, because, yeah, that notebook is getting on my very last nerve. Just saying. I can't believe I actually remembered the name of that design. That makes me feel so good because really I was ready to make a reservation down at the old folks home. But what makes these really cool, Keisha, because you're new to this banana crazy crap, is after you get the design, when you do the shading really makes them awesome. So that's why I get excited to get the design done so I can do the shading. Oops. Okay, I need a line down here. Little boy's almost halfway done. I hope you guys are talking in chat, because by now you've got to be going, oh my God, she gonna do the whole damn thing? Yes, I am. I would say if you're gonna do this and you care about the results, unfold it before you draw on it. That's my free advice to you today. Unfold it, because the paper underneath, yeah, you lose control, and nobody needs to be losing control. Now this one, I know now why she did 5 points, but I don't care. It's all right. It'll be okay. Ooh, that one got a little wide. That's okay. You guys, you want to hear a crazy thing? I planted tomatoes, I don't know, weeks and weeks ago. We've had so much rain in Oklahoma, I have not had to water my tomatoes one time. They've been living out in the rain. This has been the craziest season ever. I've got little tomatoes coming on, and honestly, later on in the summer, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm watering twice a day. But here we are, a week into June, and I have not had to turn on my hose one time. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I have to say, everything is greening up really nice. But yeah, this is unheard of, that I've not had to water one time outside. And they're not where the sprinkler system, well, I haven't even had to turn on the sprinkler system yet, which is also crazy. This may be the wettest year I ever remember. Foam core poster boards are at the dollar store. Oh, Dee Dee's telling you guys about the foam core. Yeah, in just a minute, I'll turn my camera around and show you my marker build, like Dee Dee's, because the first time, she showed it several times. It wasn't like it was new or anything, but I thought, man, I want one of those. And it doesn't exactly fit in my room, but oh well, it does make your life so much better. That marker build, I told Dee Dee after she showed her room this morning, that was one of the best things I've ever done. Because before I was keeping my pens and markers and stuff in cabinets. And as a result, I just didn't use them all that much. Now that they're in the build right behind my shoulder, I use them all the time. So it was one of the best things ever. I can't say that it's the most beautiful thing in the world, but my house, and if you don't like it, you can start paying my damn bills and I'll do it your way. How about that? You like that? It's cold and wet there. Isn't it always cold and wet there, Dorothy? 15 degrees? Tracy, where the hell are you? Antarctica? I think today we're supposed to get a little warmer, but it's just been so wet. A lot of storms at night, which I don't like. It woke me up last night. But if I'm not out watering in a million degrees, I'm good. I am way good. I think I was listening to local news, which I hardly ever do anymore, the other day. We've set records this year for the lowest high temperatures recorded in history. That's what a weird spring we've had. And early summer. That dot there is going to annoy the crap out of me. We'll fix it. But stay tuned. Here later in the summer, you guys will get to listen to me bitch about how the heat, how damn hot it is. Because we haven't had a chance to acclimate. Just trying to decide where I want to draw my line from. I think I'll go like that. Almost done, boys and girls. Let's see. We'll start at this one and then we'll know where our corners are going to go to. You know what? As crazy as this sounds, I don't like the way I did that. Think, you know what? I'll use the same corner. All right. There. Fixed it. Last couple. Yeah, baby. And then we'll get to draw some eyeballs on him. Okay. 93 in Houston today. Oh, that's hot. That's way hot. All right, let's, I'm wondering if I took my HB pencil. Let me see. No, I've got a 2H here. Let's sharpen this bad boy. I'm going to go ahead and shade his back before we move on. Wait, that's 2H. I don't want a 2H. I want a B. What did I do with my B pencil? I could have sworn I had one here just the other day. Oh well. This one will have to work. This is just a regular number 2 pencil. Don't try and use an H pencil to shade with, because it won't smear good. And I know I had one here. I must have moved it somewhere else. Let me look. Or put it in the wrong place. Who knows? I'm going to shade where all those lines converge. The shading only takes a minute. Alright, that one's just going to end up being weird, I guess. And if I don't say anything, nobody's ever going to notice. And then get, alright, I had to move some stuff around here. That's alright, this won't work. And then just use a stump, paper stump, to smear it out a little bit. This is my favorite part. Start making it look 3D a little bit. Oops, forgot that one. Definitely easier to draw when it's flat. So that's my free advice. Okay, I'll read chat here in just a second. Swoot. Yep, he looks very cool, very cool, very cool. Your brain is fried, Keisha. That's not a good thing. Not a good thing. All right, and I think I want these boxes to stand out a little bit here in the center, so I'm going to shade all the way around them. I could actually do this with black as well. I'm just going to do it with graphite. And that was crazy. If you get too much graphite, just get a kneaded eraser and pick some of it up. Yeah, I like that better. All right, let's see what we're going to do with his little face and his tail and stuff. The way she shows it. Bye, Tracy. All right. She's showing his little legs, face and tail, colored orange with circles on it. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Just trying to think. I guess you could use pretty much anything to colorize the back now. I'm probably just going to use, I was thinking watercolor, but this paper is not going to work well for that. So I think I'll use Super Tip. And I'm going to use the darker of the yellows, I think. Not really orange, darker of the yellows. Yeah, this one's pretty yellow, or pretty orange. Now this would definitely be easier if he was unfolded, so, but that's okay. We'll just color his little face in. Super Tips are one of the best products made. If you don't own them, get them. That's all I gotta say to you. Okay. And she has, let's see, that was his little face. So this is his front flippers. Let's go ahead and draw the design on, because I'm not going to do them the same color. Yeah, same on the back. to lift up his little shell. There we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What color should his little toenails be? Let's try the darker orange. If I can find it. Oh, this brown might be good too. You could color these with colored pencils or anything. I'm just doing what's expedient, mostly because I'm on stream. Because if I get out the pencils, then I have to dig through them. Ugh. All right, he's almost done. I think I'll get out the bigger nib. Show build, please. Oh, okay. All right. I'll put my hand over the camera. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I can just move my wide load. All right, hang on. If you get dizzy with motion or anything like that, all right, so that will keep it upright. I'm going to unscrew the camera and I'm going to move it. So if movement in the camera bothers you, I would say you're going to have to cover your eyes right now. And I'll see if I can do this as good as Dee Dee did, because Dee Dee did awesome. Ready, set, go. Okay. This is where I'm sitting. That's all the pens and stuff that I keep at my elbow that I use all the time. Okay. That is a window. Oops. Sorry. I'll have to hold it up here. Okay. That's a window. And that's looking outside. But I keep the shade drawn. Okay, I'll back up. There's some rubber stamps on the wall. And I'm sitting right there. Going around. There's some very cool paint brushes. Sticker books back there. There's the bill, Dee Dee. And honestly, you guys, this is one of the best things ever, I have to say. Let me move the monster journal. You like it? You like it? You like it? And these are just projects in the works, so that's why they're sitting here. That goes over there. And since I've gotten this off, I'll just swing you around the room and let you see. Above that is cabinets. And there's stamp pads and sprays and everything up there. I'll try and get you up higher. So that's stamp pad, magicals, sponges, inks, bunch of stuff up there. And then next to that is kind of an area where I keep some of my favorite books. Well, they're all watercolor books. And then that's just a little storage for faux postage. And then this cabinet goes all the way across the bottom. Let me see. Can you see that? These are just rags. And then there's storage and stuff down here. And drawers. I love the drawers. I almost wish I had nothing but drawers. And when I had built this, if I thought this was how I was going to use it. Okay, and then that cabinet up there. And in there is just extra pens, pencils, inks, whatever. And then this is where my computer sits, so I can move it out of the way. And then this is just little shelves where I keep, sorry, I'm trying not to be so crazy, my cigar box storage. And so there's inks and paints and watercolors and pencils. And down toward the bottom, let me see, I'm watching what you guys are seeing, books and journals on the bottom. And then my journals I actually keep in another room. And there's dip pens and ink, pen nibs, watercolor, more pens, fountain pens, products that I don't use very much, like, what do you call those things? I can't even remember. But then journal storage on the bottom. See over there. And then an entrance into the kitchen. And then this is the wall. Hang on. How am I going to do this? Right there. Okay. And then this is the wall I sit and look at most of the time. There's type drawers with rubber stamps. That whole cabinet is rubber stamp storage. The little storage on the end to the left side is unmounted stamps in CD cases. And then we're back around at the window and where I sit. So my space compared to Dee Dee's is minuscule, but there's a lot of crap. Sorry, I'm making you guys dizzy. There's a lot of crap squeezed in here. So there, you got a room tour real quick. Just like you organize, not a bad thing. No, it's a good thing. You have a lot of the same cigar boxes, Jasper? Yeah, see, my cigar box or shop used to. It's not there anymore. I got most of mine in Mexico. Brought them across the border. Buy them for $2, $3, whatever. But I love them. I love them. All right, Dee Dee. Yeah, we'll talk later. I'm almost done here. So, yeah, let's get this turtle done, little booger man. All right, this is his head. This is his tail. So he'll have a polka dot tail. So that's just my little area, and it's right off the kitchen, you guys. So that's why when the rat comes in the house, you guys can hear him, because the front door is just on the other side of the kitchen. But this is a room right out off my kitchen, and we just call it the breakfast nook. And Robert and I do eat most of our meals right here at this table. If we have company, I have a whole dining room and all that on the other side of the kitchen. So, but this is just a comfortable little room. And I have to say, I pretty much live in here. Well, the organization, I think you just figure out at some point what works for you. I did have that wall of cabinetry behind me. I did have that built. It matches the cabinets in my kitchen. So above where the cigar storage was, that actually is a bar that looks right into my kitchen. So if anybody ever wanted to make an island in the kitchen and tear that out, all the cabinetry in here would match. And then they could put like a table over here and an island. And I've oftentimes thought that it would be a much better use of space, but then I'd have to find a better way or someplace to move me. And I'm just not necessarily interested in doing that. But the people who buy this house will probably do that, because this breakfast nook, it's a nice little space, but it is little. It suits me perfectly. But for most people, it is absolutely a waste of space. So, all right, we're going to do him some fun eyes. Do we want to make him droopy-eyed? No. We don't. And I'll do his eyes the brown color that I put on his flippers. We'll just give him a lot of freckles. He'll be a freckle-faced turtle. All right, where's the brown? And you gotta put a little white in his eyes, right? I wouldn't have had to put that white back in if I'd have done this before. He's cute. When you fold him up, like the space underneath shows a little bit, so we'll put some freckles under there for him. I like the turtle. I very like the turtle. Thanks, you guys. I really like this book, I have to say. Linda Rents, are you still here? Okay, Sherry, what are you talking about? How many foam boards do you need to do that build? Thanks, Artie Dar. So did you guys like my room? I love my room. I'm very comfortable in my little room, I have to say. Okay, Linda, would Tim like to own the turtle? Tim is my boyfriend. So if Tim would like the turtle, I will send the turtle to Tim. Love all you do in R. Thank you, Artie Dar. Right back at you. All right, tell Tim that Tony the Turtle is coming to live with him. Okay, you want to talk about the pen storage? The pen storage was so easy, you guys, because I've got a few extra minutes here. I'll put this in the mail to Tim, Linda. For the foam board storage, I think I bought 2 of the black foam boards, and let me go show you. They're black on the outside and white in the middle, I think. Let me go get a sample. And I'm not sure where I bought the foam board. It might have been Hobby Lobby or it might have been Dollar General. If you have a Dollar General nearby, look there, because I might have got it there. But this is what the foam board is like. It's got black paper on either side of it, and then it's the white foam on the inside is white. But I just took an acrylic paintbrush and went over the edges to make it all black, so it looked good. So, if you're going to make one, the easiest thing to me is to measure the space that you have available, okay? And then the measurements of my openings, and you can customize any of this. My openings are about 6 inches wide, and hang on, let me see what I can find. Oops, knocked something out. I'm going to say 3 1/4 inches tall. But all of those measurements could change depending on the space you have available. I did do a quick, and it was jerky and stupid, Helen, but yeah, I did do a quick room tour. Thanks, Debbie. Bye. Go have a great afternoon. But customize it. And I actually ended up doing 2 pieces, one of them that sits on top of the other, so it was a little bit more sturdy. But you can do it either with construction strips. I did mine with construction strips because mine was going to be out in the room where people could see it. And if you guys need to know how to build a construction strip, and I did it out of black cardstock, so you can't see any of the construction of mine. Dee Dee said she made hers with just packing tape, and that would work too, except to me that was going to be really hard to manage because, well, me and packing tape aren't friends. Just saying. So I made mine with construction strips. And if you think of it when you're doing it, decide which is your back side and put the shelves at a little bit of an angle. I made mine level, and toward the top the pens want to fall out. So I ended up using foam core strips to put right at the front of the opening so that the material inside sits at a little bit of an angle. So yeah, but really, what are construction strips? Okay, I'll show you real quick. Let's say this is cardstock, okay? I wish I had some already made, and I do somewhere, I just don't know where they're at right at the minute. So for the pen storage, what I would do is make them an inch wide, probably. So, and then you can just cut a bunch of strips 1 inch wide, fold them in half, or you could do this 1.5 inches. You could do these, the wider they are, the better they're going to support whatever they're holding. So depending on how big your openings are and how much you're going to shove in there, cut a width of material, cardstock preferably. And what I did was I took double-sided tape and taped along both these edges, but don't tape in the middle, okay? Get as close as you can to that middle line and then out to the edge. And I suppose you could do this with glue too. My space is in my living room. Anything I can make it better and cheaper as I don't have a budget. Okay, Sherry, this would be excellent for you because the foam core board is cheap as hell and you're going to have cardstock on hand. And if you don't have the black or whatever color, you can make this any color you want. You can paint it with acrylic paint. Just make the strips as wide as you want. Use some double-sided tape. I like the double-sided tape, but if you've got the time to let it dry, you could honestly just use glue, Elmer's glue, anything like that. Because when you put, let me see, what do I have here that I could use? All right, I'll cut. Oh, I don't really want to do that because I might want to use it. But anyway, you can see that this is a 90-degree angle. So if you've got tape on this side and on this side, to make your corners, you just put it down, put the material up to it, and then those two are affixed together. Now, mine does not have a back because I knew it was going to be against that blue wall and you weren't going to see the back anyway. But you could make this so cheap, Sherry, like really. And it's honestly the best pen storage I can think of. And you're keeping your pens on their side. I can see what you're describing. Okay, yeah, so, you know, your stuff will sit like this, and then you'd have an, okay, let me cut this one in half, or tear it in half as the case may be, okay? And then if you've got another opening right next to it, you've got another one on this side, and it makes that very sturdy because all it's doing is breaking up the space for you, you know. So if you have the construction strips folded at 90, it's going to hold this upright. And then you do as many of those across as you need to. And a construction strip is going to be at each of the 4 corners, if you can envision that. Okay, yeah, this is a fun project. I did it pretty much in an afternoon, but I sat down and designed mine, you know, like, because that's the way I have to do things, and I would say it's time well spent. But go ahead and figure out how much space you have available. Let's say this is 2 feet by 1.5 feet. Okay, so figure out the foam core is going to be just over 1/8 of an inch thick, I think. Yeah, it's just over an eighth. It's actually about 3/16. And go ahead and measure out of 2 feet with 3-inch openings. Is that what I said? I had 3-inch openings. Oh, that one's 3.5. Okay, so say that's a 3.5-inch opening from there to there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 across. 4 openings across and 3 shelves. So you've got 3/16 for the foam core, 2 different times, and top and bottom. And then these, of course, are 3/16 across, and then each edge. But I didn't worry about that so much as how much space I had available to work with, because it had to sit on one side of my cabinet, right? Thanks, Helen. So does that make sense to you guys? Just sit down, plan it out with the space you've got available. And if it gets too big, it's going to be really unwieldy, okay? So keep that in mind. That you might want to do a double row of foam core on the edge to keep it sturdy. Honestly, the build for the pens is probably one of the best things I've done to make my life easier, for real. I would recommend it to anybody. And it doesn't look horrible. Do you think it looks horrible? I'll pull the camera out again and show you. Get ready to get busy again. I'll put the lights on it a little bit better. Okay. Ready? I'm going to cover your eyes while I move it. Oops. Hang on, hang on. All right. Sorry about that. So it's 4 sections across and 4 sections up and down. Can you see that? I can't see where you go. Oh, there you go. It's just really one of the best things ever. Okay, I'm going to cover your eyes. Okay, ready? Open your eyes. That probably totally freaks the camera out. I'm in the dark, and now I'm in the light. It looks good? Okay, yeah, custom. So, you guys get busy designing your own build. All right, I will try and get this out to Timothy tomorrow. And I have nothing else to tell you guys, so I'll read you a fortune. Don't marry for money. You can borrow it cheaper. There you go. That's my free advice. And I like Dee Dee's idea to use the bins on bottom for her paint tubes. Yeah, that is a good thing too. I have to keep my paint in another room. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you guys Wednesday at Dee Dee's or somewhere around the interwebs in the meantime. All right? All right, be kind. Love you guys. See you, bye.